Hello there, it's me, your favorite French YouTuber, Waddles. 1.18, Minecraft is gonna have some amazing generation. We have our very first sneak peek at this stuff, and it already looks so good. Today, we're gonna take a look at it. Like, literally, just look at it. I asked you what biomes you wanted to see. I also found some really cool seeds. In today's video, we're gonna take a look. Like and subscribe, and the trader won't get hurt. Enjoy today's video. So I got pretty lucky with the first seed. Like, really lucky. This is a good seed. World spawn is pretty simple. It's just a forest biome. However, right near spawn, we have one of the most amazing looking hills ever. Warning, amazing. Things like that, words just like that. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of them today. Try and keep track of them. Good luck. Amazing. Purely amazing, and nothing less. This is the best looking flower forest biome ever, and birch forest. It's a birch forest up there too. Yeah, it looks good. Really good. So this world generation is definitely still a work in progress. Gotta get that out of the way. It's really weird, especially the biome generation in some spots, but birch forest in here, really tall birch trees, and a flower forest. Now, over here, work in progress. The literal definition, work in progress. In fact, this is such a work in progress that you can't even get the snapshot the normal way. There's a link down in the description. It works this time. You're gonna have to go to the Minecraft website and download the snapshot on your own, like separately, and then install it on your own. It's not that hard if you want to check this stuff out. Go to the link in the description. You're looking for this bit right here. Instructions how to install down there. Experimental for sure. It's really cool looking, but yeah, this is weird. I don't even know what happened here. It's like it was a mountain at one point and then it got completely erased. There are caves all over the place too. We'll take a look at a couple, but yeah, really weird generation. So anyways, a beautiful flower forest hill, and that's a mountain biome right there. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, that's like a normal mountain biome, including the snowy hill over there. So yeah, biomes can be weird. We have a mountain over there that's kind of like a normal size, a gigantic flower forest, kind of normal, plains biome over there. Look at this. So the desert is essentially a river in a way. It cuts through here. So the desert is right there. It goes this way where the sand is, and then up the hill, and then it goes away. That's it. Biome generation is weird. Now, the shattered savanna. Even without this pack, the shattered savanna is a really strange place. Because of the excitement of the release of this pack, I completely forgot about it in the first video. How could I? Shattered savanna, we need to take a look at it. So, this should... Okay. All right. According to the statistics, this is a plains biome. Is this? Okay, no. We're good now. Apparently the plains biome is coarse dirt. Yeah. I gotta be honest, it's really cool looking, and it's insanely tall, floating islands over there. But this is kind of normal looking for a shattered savanna, I feel. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like amplified, like way taller than normal. Well, that's kind of normal looking. We'll have to find a different one. Top of the shattered savanna though, all the way up here, 185 on top of the tree. If you're not on the tree, 178. Yeah, you could like barely even see anything down there. The clouds are gonna have to move in 1.18 for sure. But yeah, it doesn't even like really exist. And I think this is on like render distance like 13 too. Kind of crazy. Excuse me, please pardon me. Render distance 15. Yep. Yep. That's wild. Super different. Back to the biome generation though. It's strange. Really weird. Needs to be worked on. Strange thin desert right there. And then a swamp. As far as the eye can see, a literal gigantic swamp. Yeah, some things need to be balanced out. For sure. The hills are really cool though. World number 2. This is a familiar world, actually. This is the world from the first video that I made on this Caves and Cliffs prototype pack. There are a lot of cave changes in this pack. They're really nice looking. Of course, gigantic caves, cave biomes and everything, but we're really not going to look at them very much today. The focus is the surface because the surface is brand new and it's really cool looking. I'm going to count this as a surface because technically speaking, look at that. No blocks above that, so, kind of the surface. Here's the coordinates. This is pretty close to spawn. There's the seed again. Same world from the other video with a really lucky spawn, but look at this thing. A gigantic hole in the ground. If I were to fall all the way down there, I would have landed -7. We went from like 64 or whatever up there to -7, and then it gets even better. You can go even farther down in here. If you were to cut through the mine shaft, like under it, and then all the way down here, you could end up basically the bottom of the world. -34. Yep. Essentially the bottom of the world. Like just like that. Cutting back up over this way though, past the mine shaft, through all of the deep slate, and over here, gigantic, huge, lush caves biome. It's so open, easily convertible into a base. Like, It's such a good feeling, like the ceiling so high, the cool formations all over the place. The deep caves with the deep slate are great. I like the lush caves. I love the lush cave biome. Mineshaft is cool too, but by far, the best part about this cave is the sunlight, like the natural skylight shining down into the ground. This creates an absolutely unmatched atmosphere. This is so, like, this isn't even normal Minecraft at this point. Like, this is something else, an entirely new game. Roblox even. Okay. Not Roblox, but it's amazing. This is so cool looking, and it's not even the only cut through too. Like, look at over here, even more skylight shining through. It's less cool. It's like a ravine, but still, like, really cool looking. The cave generation is amazing, especially with how it combines with the surface, but we're not really going to look at it too much today. However, I still kind of can't believe how lucky we got with this world spawn, like right here. Like, the first experience in this pack that I had, giant mountain, Mesa biome, forest. It's beautiful. And if you're trying to find what I was just at, you go like straight off that way, you'll find it eventually. All right, I need the immersion on max for this one, like all the way. Imagine this, it's you. It's 2012, it's raining outside. It's a nice day, it's the summer. You found this game called Minecraft, you're playing it for the very first time. But let's say in 2012, Minecraft generated like this. You make a brand new seed for the first time, load the world up. Look at this thing right here. This is the first experience that you get. It's pure bliss. It's pure bliss and amazingness. Imagine it. Imagine it. Playing Minecraft for the first time and experiencing this. Oh, I'm jealous of whoever that is. Look at this. This is the best mountain in the world. So I've done some searching and looking around through some worlds, couple different worlds. This is the world that I came up with. That's the seed. This is the location. It's pretty far from world spawn. Pretending this was world spawn though, this is your first experience of this game? you can't find me a better mountain. You literally cannot. And if you can, you can't. It's a trick. So, before we go check out the mountains, there are a couple different mountains. Like, literally all around us is mountains, but not technically. Look at this. So, we start at 63 right here, and then we have this water. It almost looks like a lake or something. Technically speaking, it's a river, apparently. Definitely doesn't really look like one, but I guess I can see it. But yeah, we start on this small island right there. Not actually. River right there. Plains biome behind us. That's technically what that is. Pretty crazy plains biome, I've got to say. Caves all over the place, like cutting into the mountain. And then the Alps, the literal Alp mountains. If you missed the first video, I recommend not missing it. Check that out after this one. There are a couple new mountain biomes. This one right here is the Snowy Slopes biome. It actually moves up into the Grove biome. The Grove biome, okay, hold on. Hold on. I promise it's a grove. Mega Taiga. We'll look at it in a minute. Grove biome. Right here. A grove. Yes. The grove is the new mountain biome with the snowy taiga trees. Now, grove recommendation? I don't know. I feel like maybe the grove biome should have like more of these type of spruce trees and maybe not like the normal ones. It would make it look a little bit more unique and different. I feel like there are a lot of biomes with like just taiga trees with snow on top of them or normal taiga trees. So yeah, I feel like maybe differentiating between the tree types might make it look a little bit more interesting. And you don't even have to add a new wood type. Also, look at this oak tree with azalea leaves. That's pretty crazy. And, a different biome. Back to the mountain. The Grove biome, it's a new biome. The Snowy Slopes biome, it's a new biome. And then up here, where the ice is known as the snow-capped peaks. And look at this place. Like, you could literally set up a base in here in that low area up there that isn't low at all, to be clear, and have mountains, like, still all the way around you. The peak right here, 168. We are 105 blocks higher than where we started. That's insane. And it can even get even higher, which is insane. But the best view of the Alps is from over here. So we have this very cool looking river. And then turning around, look at this. Take this in for a second. A cave with light in the background. And the mountain. You know what? I don't even need to see my hand or the HUD. Look at this thing. This mountain right here. That's a mountain. Certainly. Definitely a mountain. With a waterfall. With the stone striping on it, like I said, take it in. Like, look at this. This is glorious in perfection. Literal perfection. I don't even know what game this is. Okay, so this mountain actually ends up turning out into a relatively normal looking plains biome. It's a little hilly over here, forest and everything too. This would be like the best world possible. There are ravines and like cracks all over the place here. The mountains do continue off that way, but the big thing that we want to see is going to be over there. We're going to circle back around. Real quick though, if you didn't miss that first video, I said it there. I called it the Mega Taiga biome with the giant mountains. These trees are on scale. Like, I don't even know what these things are anymore. These are like bushes. Like, that's a real tree. That's a real mountain. These are bushes. This tree over here is just an oak tree with azalea leaves. And this is amazing. It's all perfect. Honestly, I was trying to decide if I want to build in the caves in 1.18 or the mountains, but the mega taiga is a really good candidate too, because if you can find a mountain nearby, kind of like this one, like in the background, that's an amazing looking backdrop, and the trees are on scale. These are more real trees. We need like taller trees now in the future, like a tree update, like these trees. I know it's such a small thing and I'm fixating, but the trees. So when Mojang said they were going to redo the mountains, surely I thought they would redo the mountains, but I didn't think there was a chance they would end up looking like this. Now, from my experience, survival testing this a little bit here, Elytra is amazing. The Elytra is king. I mean, it already was, but the Elytra is so useful for getting around this terrain because right now it's very, very steep. The biggest concern, that's amazing looking. The biggest concern that I have here is early game survival. Can you imagine having to climb like all these hills? Like, no, you can't imagine that. You'd have to eat so many sweet berries or something else. But yeah, it wouldn't be very fun at all. It might be a little annoying. So hopefully, somehow, the devs can find some kind of balance because there's a lot of climbing, like way more climbing than before. But I think it's kind of worth it at the same time. Like, it's so good looking. I know those last few words that I just said kind of canceled everything out that I was just saying. Counterproductive for sure. But yeah, maybe it is a little too hilly. As much as I think it is really cool, like climbing that in survival, is annoying. One of the most annoying things to do in survival Minecraft is climb up a mountain, climb down when you're exploring. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there'll need to be like a grappling hook. I kind of hate the sounds of that, not gonna lie. But I feel like there needs to be a better way to climb blocks. Anyways, so mountain number 2. I like this one a little bit more. Snow-capped peaks again, ice side of the mountain. It's so cool. Now this was really interesting. It's a couple different aquifers inside of here. There's one right there, and then one down there, all inside of the mountain. That's really, really cool looking. And yeah, just an amazing looking mountain. And it's not even just a mountain, it's more like a mountain range. Dark oak forest over here, birch forest, and just even more mountains. This seed is like the best seed that I have found so far and seen so far in person. And I've made like a bunch of seeds. Like, I'm almost showing you the best stuff here that I found. It's crazy. 177 is this peak right here. That is a really good peak. And flying down this thing with the Elytra, it feels so good. Like, look at this, the world loading in. As long as it can keep up, yeah, it feels like really, really good. There are so many blocks on these mountains is what it's making me realize. Like, look at this stuff. Like, these mountains, that's like a billion blocks, precisely. It's so cool. So one final time, world seed is that number right here. This is the final coordinates that I'm at. That cool area is pretty close to here, that way. And yeah, amazing seed. When I was setting up for this video, I put out a tweet. If you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, you definitely should. On that tweet, I asked for some cool biomes to check out. That's what we're going to do next. Before we do that though, let's check out this spawn. Completely random seed, and look at this. These mountains are everywhere. Like, imagine that as a spawn. This like is essentially like the Aether or something, like an entirely different dimension here. Like the caves and the hills. It's seriously kind of crazy. And then the mountains all over the place. And yeah, if you were wondering, this is just a plains biome. Like, this is the new plains right now, apparently. So it's a cool spawn, very cool. However, it's time to locate a different biome. The very first biome that we're going to find, and hopefully it'll end up being amazing, is the jungle biome. Dweem Team, Uwu, Cowboy Emoji, Fire Emoji, Sarah, ask for the jungle. Ooh, this is really cool looking. So we have a jungle and like a low area down here by the river, and then the backdrop, one of the best possible backdrops in the entire game. I mean, it could look a little more impressive, more like that right there, but that's good looking. The Mesa biome, I like it, and the meadow. That's got to be a meadow. Is this a meadow biome? Yeah, it is a meadow. Consistently, from what I'm seeing, it seems to be like 2 or so flower types and dead bushes. And this grass color that kind of looks like the taiga. Another oak tree with azalea leaves, that's neat. But yeah, that's a meadow. Anyways, this jungle biome is really good, and the gigantic jungle trees fit in so well with these gigantic hills. This worked out perfectly because the Badlands is another biome I wanted to see. I love these hills with the striping. The striping is so good looking. I was really hoping that whenever Mojang redid the world generation, these hills got a little bit bigger because these stripes are so cool looking. Like, I take advantage of these for sure. And that looks like that's what the generation is exactly doing. Behind us, even more amazing looking mesa hills and a bamboo jungle. Admittedly, this isn't the most impressive jungle biome, it's more like the things around it. But look at this dark oak forest in here too with the mountain meadows. It looks so good. Special request, can terracotta somehow get more common? Like, even if terracotta just generates as part of generation in 1.18, like maybe on like mountains, because I don't know, big mountains, some terracotta, like just plain one. Like please, like yes, please. I need more terracotta. Always. Also, look at this. Look at this. It's so perfect. The river is real. The mountain is Stripe. Sci-Fireman asked the treehouse, and a couple other people asked for the Mushroom Island biome. This is definitely on my list of biomes that I really wanted to see. And I'm starting to wonder why. That's not cool. Yeah, that's a rough-looking Mushroom Island place. I thought this would look cooler. It's so empty looking. That's weird. Let's try another. So I'm going to go really far away, look for another mushroom fields, and go to that one. Hopefully this one is cooler. Oh, no. Oh, this is not promising. Yeah, it is not promising. That's not promising at all. Okay. I don't want to get stuck on it for too long. We'll give it one more shot. Hopefully this one is... Whoa, that's really weird looking with the grass. Hopefully this one is a little bit more interesting looking. So far, it's promising. A little bit more of a hill. Where are the mushrooms, though? Why is this place abandoned? Like, what's going on here? There's literally no life here. I take it back. There is life here. No mushrooms at all on the entire island, apparently. But there's drowned on the ruins that are on the shore. This island is a little bit more interesting, but I would say it's a pretty average-looking mushroom field island. I bet you could find a cooler-looking one if this generated next to a mountain. Pretty specific conditions we'd be looking for here, but it could happen. And I bet when it happens, it's really cool. So if you could find that, send me a picture on Twitter. We're going to move on to the next biome. Hopefully, we can find this biome. The soup god requested the ice spikes biome. Now, bad news about this, I've been having trouble finding this one. I actually looked for this biome in a completely different world, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I teleported literally all over that world trying to find it, like really far too, and I couldn't find the ice spikes. Now, I know the biome is just rare, probably just not having very good luck, but yeah, I haven't had good luck with the ice spikes, which is a bummer because I really think that this place is going to be amazing looking with the new mountains. Like, imagine the ice spikes on the giant hill. Like, yeah, it's going to be really cool looking, but I can't find it. Like literally anywhere, and creating a single biome ice spike world did not work. When I tried to create a single biome ice spike world, I literally just got ice spikes, like a normal flat biome, and it doesn't look like I would be able to find it either, but I wanted to see it, like really bad. So if you found an ice spikes biome in a normal world with really crazy generation, definitely send me a screenshot of that too. So back over to the world spawn here to reset the coordinates. The next biome that I want to find is the shattered savanna biome. Lacey asked for this one, I asked for this one. Shattered savanna is so weird looking, and it gets even weirder, even more like amplified with this new generation. Look at these mountains. That's insane looking. Amazing, amazing looking, amazing. Look at this place. This is like Ethos base. Yeah, the Shattered Savanna biome, already insanely cool looking. With this generation, it gets even crazier. I don't even know how you get around this thing in survival without an elytra. I don't think you can. This is so cool looking. Like, the mountains get like way more insane. Floating islands too. Yeah, Shattered Savanna, craziest looking biome. And so, that's all we have time for today. But I could do this all day long. If you requested one of the biomes in today's video, even if you weren't mentioned, appreciate you. Thank you. And if you'd like to see a part 2, leave a like on this video because, yeah, I could definitely do that. If there's a specific biome you want to see, throw that down in the comments. Today, big thank you to Michael A, 9th and Monster Muffin 3, and K9 Baker 3355. Minecraft 1.18 generation, the current version of it, is crazy. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Thank you all for watching. It's been me, your favorite French YouTuber. I'll see you tomorrow with another one.